This is my client Sam, he's a fitness coach, and in this video I'm going to break down exactly what we are going to do, the things he have to implement into his business to really take it to the next level. And today we're basically going to mostly focus on short form Instagram content, since that is his biggest struggle right now. He already had the landing page in place, he already have the YouTube channel. Now it's just about getting the right type of content up there, which is one of the main things I see so many basically fitness coaches doing wrong. Most of them are struggling with content, and that's like a super like normal problem. And I know it's harder than ever before because, as you probably know, competition is super high. Everyone is literally selling some type of coaching. The all-time trust is at an all-time low as well. So knowing what to post and posting the right type of videos is more important than ever before. I'm just being brutally honest here. But here's exactly what we are going to change. So let's start up here. So here, this is firstly what he's doing really good right now. He's really good at speaking to the camera, like using his tonality, body language, which is something like that is a really great skill to have. He's good at shifting the viewer's beliefs through the raw and authentic content, because as you can see, that is like one of his main styles here. And so he's really good at speaking to the camera, as you can see. But here is what's holding him back right now. So firstly, the engagement isn't there. He's mainly getting 1,000 views on his videos, and a little bit less, and that is what we have to fix up. And not enough trust is being built, and there's no real connection. So firstly, when it comes to the content styles, as I said before, he's mainly focusing on posting like these type of raw videos here, but he can't just rely on that. It's simply not enough. In order to get to the next level, it doesn't matter what stage you're on or in when it comes to your personal brand. Having a few different content styles is super important, and today I'm literally going to break down the exact ones you should have in place in order to get to the next level. So the first style he's doing is the raw and authentic videos, like his head talking ones. As I said before, really good, but one thing that he really has to improve, you can like always go to his page and check it out if you really want to like see more in depth, but he has to use his story more, because right now he's mainly just shifting beliefs and giving like souls to his audience. But in order to build up real trust and really stand out from the crowd, he had to focus more on shifting or sharing his story and doing the things that is making him different. Because the thing is, no one had the same story as him, and that's what people buy into the first place. Because if you look at the top coaches in the industry, the reason to why so many people like are buying into them and why they are so successful from the first place is because they are using their story. They are like standing out from everyone else. Because the thing is, that's how people connect with you on a deeper level. So when it comes to the head talking videos, that's what he had to improve. But now for the other content styles. So the first one is proof content. And here are 3 different examples. I'm actually going to show you all of them so you get a clear picture of how they should look like, because I don't want to sit here and gatekeep any information. That's not who I am. So the first type of proof video, and when I say proof content, that is basically videos about client wins, etc., that really builds up trust. So the first one is doing breakdowns of clients that you have helped achieve a specific outcome. So firstly, this is my other client, Jack here. He really nailed this style, because the thing is, from this video alone, he was able to get 2 leads that both of them like was able to convert like into real paying customers. So this style is working. The proof videos are the ones that are going to push people over the line and actually go and book that call or buy the coaching program. So basically what he's doing in this video is that he's like talking about his client before, like their struggles and what was holding them back. Then he's talking about the journey and the real actual outcome, like what changed after he got in shape, like the real outcome of it, because that's what people buy into from the first place. As you can see here, now it's showing after the results. Then we have the second one, which is like a testimonial style. These videos are working great as well. This is my client Jack as again. He did his really good. So basically it's like showing a video testimonial from one of his client, Ryan. And basically what he's doing, like the reason to why this got like pretty decent engagement and why it builds up so much trust and why people watch it from the first place is because he had this emotional sound that makes people like even more emotional watching it, and he's like having a really good review or testimonial. So if you have a good testimonial, if you are a fitness coach or like any other coach, like doesn't matter, like do a video like this in this format. You can just like go to his page and check it out as well. Then the last style is basically the interview style. This is like one of my favorite ones. So basically how this works is that you record a long form YouTube video. This is my client Sam here again. So what he did basically was that he met up one of his clients in person. You can also do it online and record it with Loom or Phantom. Then from that, in that like client interview, you basically ask them questions like such as like their situation before, how it actually changed their lives. Then from that interview, he got so much short form content. So we cutted out the best parts of it when the clients really tell how good the coaching was and how it actually changed your lives, and post it as short form content. And that's what my client did here. Like got pretty decent views, like 2,000 views. I don't know why I can't speak. So that is like one of the formats he has been really focusing on lately, because Sam here, he had a trust problem. But I'm not going to talk about this Sam today. I'm going to talk about my other client, Sam here. So that's basically like the three main proof content styles he should be focusing more on in order to take his business and personal brand to the next level. And the thing is, 99% of coaches I see on the internet is doing all of this completely wrong. It's like, if you do this right, there's literally no competition, I'm not gonna lie. Then we have pure storytelling content. Like you can do pure storytelling content, that's like the first storytelling type, or you can like do a belief shifting or an educational video using your story. So I will show you the differences here so you really get a great understanding of what I mean. So what my clients, like other client Sam here did, I know it's a lot of Sam here, but I hope you understand what I mean. So basically what he did in this video was that he broke down like his situation from where he started out. Like he got so much hate from being like underweight, people were like laughing at him, etc. Then from there he's explaining the journey to where he is today and really explaining his why, the reason to why he's doing everything. So that's like a pure storytelling video. Where you literally break down your story. Then we have another style here, which is basically when in like you're doing it in this like, let's say, raw format as he did right here. Then you're like mixing up belief shifting or educational with your story. So let's say like what he did here was that he basically talked about the things that actually changed in his life after getting in shape. So he firstly talked about the story, then the things that actually changed, like the beliefs, etc. So another example is that if you're talking about, let's say, fat loss or nutrition, say like in the video, talk about your situation before, like this is exactly like what I started to do in order to go from X pound overweight to now in being in the best shape of my life and actually doing the things that I genuinely love doing. So you always try to use your story in some way, because as I said before, that's what people buy into. Then the last style he has to be focusing more on is grab attention content, because as you can see here, the engagement isn't really there. He's not really getting the views, and in order to attract more people that you can then nurture using YouTube or just like reach out to, you need to get more content that is getting new eyeballs, that are getting in new followers, and that is where the grab attention content comes in. And the first style is a before and after video. For some reason I linked that I didn't link it to the right video, but basically what I mean when I say before and after video is that you have like a viral sound or something and then show your before and after in that video. Those videos are working really well and are easily going viral. Don't do too much of them though, Then you have like these viral sound with B-roll with text, where you drive people to the actual caption, because that's where all the value is. Like this guy did here. He basically have a hook from there, like with a viral sound. Then he drives people to the caption, and in the caption, that's where he explain all the value and have a clear call to action to the DMs. You can also have a call to action for people to actually follow you. So those are also like easily going viral. Or the last style here. Like the thing is, when it comes to grab attention, like there is not any specific like videos within that style, because it's like usually more like trends, what's working right now. So you like really study your competitors, like what's working, then you find something that works, do it in your style with your touch on it. Because if you basically do it exact same like every other guy out there is doing, then you will basically never be able to stand out. So like find something that works, a format, then do it in your style. Like Jamal, my other client here, did, who got over 4 million views in 2 days from this video alone, because I basically told him like, oh, this video you should definitely repeat because it's working really, really good. He did it, and as you see, over 150,000 likes and over 4 million views. And this was in under like, he got over 2 million views in 2 days, but after that it has just been working really, really good. And from this video alone, he was able to gain like 3,000 followers, and many of them are like qualified leads. So that is like another example where we basically just like show nutrition, because that is something like within the fitness coaching space, that is something people genuinely find interesting. But now enough with the different styles here, and let's move forward. So here are like other things he can do to really like take his business to the next level. So firstly, do trial reels. Those are really, really effective right now. It doesn't matter what niche, what type of content you're doing. Those are literally the best thing you can do. And when I say trial reels, like if you don't know what that is basically videos that are like getting pushed out to people outside your following first, because what Instagram is doing is that they're always like pushing out the videos to people within your following first, and depending on how much they interact with it, they are going to push it out to even more people. But now you actually had the chance to get completely new people to see it first, because if that performs super well, then you have literally find a format or a video that is like working, like a proven video. Then more volume of content. Volume is literally key. If you can do 10 plus videos per week, super, super good. Especially for Sam right here, that is something he should be focused more on. And we had a call before this video actually, where I literally broke down everything, because volume is the key. Especially if you're like struggling to get leads coming in, like engagement. Then lastly, track data. So for all of my clients, we always like send these tracking sheets out where we literally track every single area of their business. Like I cannot take it out because there's like so much data. I don't know if I can share all of that here, because I want to like keep some of the things like private for the clients. But basically everything, like the sales, ads, outreach, content, like literally every single area, we're tracking it, and I can see everything that's going on in their business. So what he's now going through, he has been slacking with that a little bit. So I basically told him to start doing it again, no excuses, because I can literally see exactly what he had to improve. One of my other clients, I'm going to take him as an example, just to prove how important tracking data actually is. So before, he didn't track any data, but the moment he started to track data, I could see the exact numbers, like the exact percentages of everything. I saw that his show up rate wasn't there. What we did, we created a pre-booking page, and which then led to him like really increasing the show up rate. So you can always like see exactly what's holding you back just by looking at the data. That's how powerful it actually is. So if you're not doing that right now, what the fuck are you even doing? But that's basically it. This is just for short form content. Of course, we are focusing on other things such as YouTube, etc. But I hope you got some value from this. Implement the things I said, because I can literally guarantee you it's going to change everything when it comes to content in your business. And like, if you want to learn more, like if you have any questions, you can reach out to me on Instagram. And as I said, if you want to learn more, you can always like book a call below this video. But that's basically it. Peace.